Um músico virtuoso, uma criança talentosa, um visionário da música. São tantos os elogios que temos para o entrevistado de hoje que, olha, fica difícil de elencar todos, viu? Jordan Rudess, tecladista do Dream Theater e um dos maiores gênios do século XX, conversou com exclusividade aqui com Leitura Dinâmica. E olha, ele provou que sim, um teclado, um piano e um tablet fazem muita, mas muita diferença, olha só. Se você mora em uma caverna ou esteve em Marte durante todo esse tempo, prazer, este é Jordan Rudess. Aos 62 anos, ele é indiscutivelmente o maior tecladista da atualidade. Dono de técnica apurada, feeling explosivo e sacadas magistrais, Jordan experimentou pela primeira vez a vida de artista solo.
I guess I could say the most interesting thing is all the different, in every country there's a very different reaction. They sing different songs at the end, they'll even clap in different ways, or after the show, if I meet them, they respond in different ways. So it's always like a lesson in the world and the people within it. And that's why I really love doing what I do, because I get to come out. I come to Brazil and Australia and New Zealand and Japan, and so this has been a whirlwind, and there's been so much information. So, and I guess you could say it always surprises me, just because, you know, it's a lot of information that comes in, and it's all very positive.
Conhecido pelo trabalho ao lado do Liquid Intention Experiment e Dream Theater, Jordan tem um vasto currículo musical. A turnê que passou pelo Brasil, From Back to Rock, trouxe muitas histórias para contar. E em 2 horas. Será que foi difícil?
So to put it all in 2 hours is hard, but it's also really fun. And throughout all these shows that I've done, I've kind of learned a lot about how I like to present it. So I've modified it. You guys are lucky in the sense that Brazil is my last stop. This show is very refined right now. All the jokes, all the music, the pacing of it has been, you know, a work in progress. And this is, even last night when I was playing the Sao Paulo show, I was feeling like, wow, okay, it's coming together. I'm ready to start the tour.
O setlist não é óbvio. Passeia pelas influências, referências e traz também músicas que Jordan gravou fora do Dream Theater. Aliás, o tecladista tem uma vasta discografia solo. O álbum Listen, de 1993, o levou para o estrelato do rock progressivo.
Well, you know, I've had other progressive rock solo albums that have happened throughout the years, and actually I have one coming out in April on Mascot Records, which is, it's kind of the next level, I guess, of my musical output. Part of the album is really, really hyper prog and crazy, and some of the album is actually relaxing and mellow, and I do a lot of singing on it in addition. So for people to kind of hear what's going on in my head right now, if they dare, they can check out that album.
A mente criativa de Jordan não dá sinais de que vai parar. Ele trouxe ao Brasil um tablet com o GeoShred, um aplicativo que permite tocar qualquer instrumento e criar qualquer tipo de som a partir do toque.
All these different technologies that have been used to make sound. This one is physical modeling, developed by one of my partners. And this application is a vision that I had about how to make music on a multi-touch playing surface, which I've been dreaming about and implementing for a long time. So this one is really cool because I wanted to make something that you could really shred, and not only shred, but make music on in interesting ways. So one of the things you can do, as I said, is like you can shred. So if I want to like really rock out, I can do like. So I tried to make an instrument that would allow people who aren't music makers to also make music, but also have professionals have a tool that would even expand their own music making and make it even more, make it possible to do things that they could never do before. That's the goal.
E não pense que ele não está por dentro das mudanças da tecnologia. Quando o assunto é música digital...
Well, I'm totally into like the digital space. You know, the way I listen to music is basically through streaming these days. It's all digital. I don't have a turntable anymore, and I don't really play CDs. And I like it. I think it's really, really exciting and cool with everything kind of floating in the airwaves, and it's like everything is like invisible. So I'm excited about it. I think it's really cool. What I'm most excited about though is the ability to create new methods of expression and new ways to achieve sounds that we haven't even heard before, and colors and experiences that we haven't felt before.
Completo, Jordan já gravou participações para artistas como David Bowie e Steve Wilson, dois gênios do rock. Sobre Bowie, Jordan lembra com carinho de uma passagem curiosa.
It makes me think of a kind of funny David Bowie story, which is that I was hired to do the David Bowie Heathen album, and I was very excited about it, and I got all this technology together, these particular instruments, and I thought, wow, I'm going to go in and change David Bowie's world, the next level, the next style, and I got it all together. I had one synthesizer that was going to do orchestral sounds, and one that was going to do all the spacey cool sounds, another one that was going to do vintage sounds. And I walked in the studio, the first thing that the producer and David said is, okay, we're going to do like a Hammond organ track. I went, oh, wow. And so I was like, oh, but I had to kind of leave my idea behind. And then David said to me, Jordan, he says, what I really want to have happen on this album is I'd like to have the keyboard parts be very like user-friendly, almost like the parts that I played on my demo, but smoother. And I was thinking, well, why did you hire me? But I didn't say that because as a studio musician, somebody who's hired to come in to work for an artist, you have to provide what they need.
Agora, Jordan, vem cá. E o Dream Theater?
Sure. Well, you know, the new album, Distance Over Time, is coming out February 22nd. It's on Sony Inside Out. We released the first song, Untethered Angel, I think yesterday, and everybody around the world has heard it now, and there's all kinds of, you know, feedback and people loving it, and the haters having, you know, weird things to say, and the usual Dream Theater big reaction to everything.
E Jordan, os fãs querem saber quais conselhos você daria para quem quer chegar ao seu nível musical.
I think that, again, the main objective is to understand that it's about who you are. It's not about the external world. It's about finding your own space and being true to yourself, true to your art. You know, I think that a lot of people think that you know, like the kind of playing that guys in my band, like John Petrucci, Mike Mangini, John Mayung, James, or Jordan, what we do is kind of like magic. Well, there's certainly maybe an element of magic, but a lot of it's about hard work. It's about focusing. It's about settling down and doing the work and understanding what it takes to be really good at something. It's a big, big skill to know how to practice and focus. So I say to the young musician who wants to be like me or anybody who's related to me, that that's what it's all about, you know.
O papo foi muito bom e rendeu outras histórias. Ficou curioso? A íntegra você confere no site da RedeTV e na grade digital no programa RedeTV Sonoridades.